Why hello and welcome back to my next little nerdy video on video game development, specifically me trying to make a little puzzle game. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of environment design stuff, which is tying into, it's not just about making a game. I'm trying to work in film VFX as well, and part of that is to know how to create environments. And yeah, this has been a lot more work than I thought it would be, mainly because I got so sucked into it that I just couldn't believe that all of a sudden I was making the world's greatest looking and prettiest puzzle game. Well, maybe not quite. It's a bit of a joke before anyone gets offended. But it's certainly turning out to look better than what I thought it would actually be. I mean, it's almost looking like a Tomb Raider game at the moment. So what we're seeing on screen right now is Unreal Engine. That is the whole of my game, and I've been learning about optimization and stuff like that, but I'm not going to get into the nuts and bolts of any of that boring stuff because I'm going to actually do a tutorial video on level streaming to start with soon, and I'm going to start doing videos on actual game development stuff, just stuff that I am learning. But let's have a little look and see what I've done so far. So in the other video, all this was blocked out, and now I've started actually replacing everything and changing things to actually look good. And so one of the first things I realized that was missing were mountains, like in the background. I just think it adds like that extra dimension just to make it feel like we are in a mountain, specifically Bareback Mountain. Because I've now got lots of ideas for my actual game, and I realized that I absolutely have to make my game, Jono World, look like this. It's going to be a nightmare and probably take me 20 years. I think the little video I shared before got up into this room here, and that was it. So notice I've added sparks on the lasers as well, which is a nice touch, I think, because when you move it and it sparks off of other surfaces. Now, the floor is completely uneven, and I could actually get rid of all that and make it smooth, but I'm not going to, because it actually makes it more of a challenge to play, because the blocks don't lay down flat anymore. We come into this first room, which is like the start of okay, we're heading into a temple. And then this is where the background mountains really start to actually make you feel like you're up there. Instead of having the blocks just laying on the floor, I thought I'd put them on pillars to actually indicate to the player, okay, right, we need to use this. It's like everything I seem to do, it's just getting massively out of hand. I'm already planning on putting AI characters in this, and I have to keep slapping myself saying, why? But I realised that my actual main game, my first-person perspective sci-fi action adventure space opera drama game, is definitely going to have puzzles in it. I mean, who doesn't like a puzzle? Okay, you can see up there in the top left, that's doing something called a print string, which basically prints a message to tell me certain things. I've created a basic checkpoint system, which is kind of flaky at the minute. I've also got a very basic game menu as well, which just restarts to the last checkpoint or continues, or you can create a new game in case you actually do something in some of these puzzles that mean that you can't go forward. Like there's a mechanic that destroys blocks, so you can't walk through certain areas, but if you destroy them, I haven't got them respawning, so you'd be, screwed. So yeah, I'm not going to go through all these puzzles because I did all that, but obviously we have to go around here. Obviously, I haven't done any audio. It's just an ambient track in the background. I haven't done any music. All of that stuff's going to happen soon, and I can't wait because I really want to use WYs again to implement the audio. But before I start doing any of that, there needs to be a game. But yeah, I didn't realise I'd actually make it even remotely look like this. Still got to think of a name for this game. Okay. Now with sound design and stuff, I would do ambiences. So you can hear an ambience right now and it's kind of attenuated, meaning duller sound because the walls, like the wind would blow above. I'd have birds, obviously. And then when I go through here, so I've designed this area to be a kind of like the players going, oh, right, we're leading somewhere. But now we can very much see this. I'd have the wind coming through all of these holes, these windows. Just make it a bit more ambient. Probably a bit of music as well coming up here. As you can see, this has rapidly got out of hand. It's all work in progress. It's all, you know, there's loads to do. And then we're up here. So I built this temple. And obviously all this scenery up here, it opens up, and obviously we're going to go to this temple. This isn't finished. It's just a never-ending nightmare, and I've got other things I need to do, like music, but thought we'd get a nice lush river in here as well, which is actually real time, meaning it's filling up. Like that will be covered in a minute. I'm quite pleased with how this is turning out, to be honest, compared to what my blocking out stage looked like. So I'm probably going to have a load of puzzles out here to actually open the main temple, but I've just done that just for now. And yeah, it's just, who knows? There we go, it's covered up. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But this is looking, this water and stuff is looking pretty swish, I have to say. Using all sorts of materials to reflect the stones through the water. But yeah. Don't want to go too into the nerdy side of things, but well, hopefully this will be finished at some point in the next couple of months. Who knows? Just going to keep beavering away at it and see what happens. But I am going to start doing some tutorial videos on all this kind of stuff, rather than just, oh, look at what I've been doing, because it's, you know, I've been learning quite a lot, so I'm going to pass that knowledge on. Anyway, till the next.